Subscribe now.
Hello folks, welcome to Oggy's Vloggy. We're here at Highfield Road junction with Lytham Road and Harrowside. With my little Bonnie. We're going to take a walk right down to the seafront. See you in a bit. Now you can see the front of Solaris. Pleasure Beach and the glitter ball. Oh, and there's someone fishing. Let's go and see who's fishing. Let's see if Yorkshire Keys there. Right. Looks a bit rough today, so that's why they're up here. Tide's in right down there. If you're ever here in Blackpool in the summer and you need the beach and the tide's in, right down there, far south, Stargate, the tide's, there's always a bit of beach even when the tide's in. It's just over the sand dunes. You've probably been there before if you've been to Blackpool. Look at that, eh? And you can see the South Pier down in the background. And the Pleasure Beach. And you can just make out the tower as well. It gets quite good down here in the summer on the ramp. When we're having a bit of a fishing do, if it's in the evening, might even have a barbecue, a few beers. We'll have a great laugh. Take the piss out of each other. That's what it's all about. Anyway folks, thanks for watching Oggy's Vloggy. Hope you've enjoyed that little tour of Harrowside. Visit this area of Blackpool next time you come, Highfield Village. It's really nice. Honestly, it's like a little village, but on the edge of Blackpool. Like the Stargate area, it's lovely. It's like a round park. Stanley Park area is nice. All you see when you come in usually is Lytham Road area and places like that, which it needs knocking down and rebuilding, to be fair. But they're doing bits and bats to it. No, they'll get there eventually, but it's not all bad in Blackpool. Like you can see, it's a lovely little street this. Lovely area, lovely promenade. Yeah, sea's a bit brown today, but that's because it's rough, but it does get clear. I've even got pictures of it where you can see the bottom. And you don't believe me, but I have got them. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe and share. Bye!
Subscribe now.
Start at the top here. Yeah, Italio restaurant there. It's quite nice actually. The Farmer's Arms, which is half decent, even though it's a Green King. Levine's, which shut down unfortunately. That was a great place. You could get everything there. You got a beauty company. I got through out of there. They said, there's nothing I can do for you, Oggy. Harrowside filling station. And Fellas Barbers. Some nice houses down this way. Not all of Blackpool's a shithole. Oh, dog's going mad. Hey, Bonnie, say hello, Bon. Bonnie, say hello. No. Right then. Harrowside House there, which is a bit of like a sheltered accommodation for old folk. And there used to be a doctor's surgery on here as well. And there is actually famous things about Harrowside, one being me, a multinational YouTuber and rock star. Yeah, right. And Chris Law from the Pet Shop Boys. His mum actually lives on this street somewhere. And we all know the Pet Shop Boys are a great band from the 80s, early 90s. Except for when they did Go West, which was a lot of crap. But they made up for it with It's a Sin and West End Girls. I've still got their albums on vinyl, actually. Actually, that's what it was called. It's not a long walk down here. Oh, 10 minutes. Depends how many P's the dog stops for. Even though she's a bitch, but she still stops at every single lamppost. Got the first street coming off here, which is Stony Hill Avenue. It's quite nice down there. It would be leafy if it was summer, but with it being end of January, beginning of February, there's no leaves on the trees. Well, that's looking back towards the road and Harrowside Village. I'm not taking the dog for a walk, she's taking me for a walk, actually. That's the old doctor's surgery over there. You can see the one with the rail. But the dog's just dragged me over to a lamppost. There. Well, there's a few shops we're coming up to now. One of them is very famous. Catch you in a minute. Right, I'm going to cross over now, just so I can show you these shops properly. It's not a mega busy road this, but it's busy enough. You always get some idiot flying down here at 100 miles an hour though. Across we go. Oh, I'm getting dragged across like. Look at that, she's nuts, isn't she? Right, we've got another street here. This is Eastbourne Avenue. Goes down there, and in the background you can see the ice blast with scaffolding round it. I don't know what they're actually doing to it. Now we've got Harrington Avenue over there. We've got a Morrison's, which used to be a McCall's. And it was an absolute rip-off. You needed a bank loan to go in there. But it's alright now, it's a Morrison's. It's got quite a lot of stuff in there, actually. Next to that, we have Harrowside Chippy. You can actually eat in there as well. And it is a very, very good chippy. It's very rare I go to the chippy. By looking at me, you'd think I were in there every day, like, but it's a very good chippy. Very, very good. One of the best in Blackpool. Next to that, we've got Ambrosini's Italian restaurant, which used to be on Squires Gate Lane. That's another very good restaurant. And the chef actually comes round and talks to you after the meal to see if everything was okay. Golden Sea, don't know much about that. You've got Silverfish, which is actually a fishmonger's. You go around the back and there's a counter around there where you can buy fresh fish. We've got Chard's Jewellers, which used to be on Lytham Road. We've got Artisan Towels and Bathrooms. Another one, Bricks and Place. It's only a small street. You see the big one in the background there. Oh, nearly got run over. We've got Boss Barbers. That's not been there long. We've got a sign shop. They've got one of these local mini markets that keep popping up everywhere. Lux Hair Lounge. And when I said there's a famous shop here, it is the Armenian Kebab House. People come from all over Lancashire to go to this place. They'll be queuing up tonight to get in there. Even Tyson Fury's been known to go there. And then we come to the Harrowside Bridge. This is the bridge that goes over the South Line. A little bit of architecture on it there. a little bit of a crack. There we go, that's the south line which goes to Waterloo Road. There's also a stop at the Pleasure Beach, which you can see there. And the other way, it goes to Preston, St Anne's and Lytham. And it used to go to Colne, but you've got to change now. That's the other side of the bridge. Dog's trying to get to another dog here. Come on, buddy. Oh. Right, as you can see here, it looks like a flat roof. Well, it is a flat roof. There's one on each side. On the other side, there's a gym under there, Olympia Gym. It's been there for years, and the guy who owns it, he's in his 70s and he's still doing it. He's still a big lad. It's a proper old school gym, that. Now we're coming to the bottom of Harrowside now. You can see the Solaris Centre and the glitter ball in the background. The Solaris Centre there, well, that was done up about 20 years ago. They had all these high hopes for it being a big visitor centre, but now you can hire like a conference room, things like that. There's a bit of a visitor centre in there, and there's also a nice cafe. So if you fancy a brew, or they do good hot dogs. There's Bonnie again. Look at her, she's loving this. She'll be wanting to go for a swim in a bit, but the sea's too rough. I think it's called Cafe Vert in there. I'm not sure now. Well, my mother-in-law goes in there every week for a natter with all her ex-work friends. Got a little park on there. Got some globes, which are the actual planets. I better turn this off because there's a funeral procession coming. Right, we're back. There's Gilwood Lodge Nursing Home. Used to be called Tudor Manor. We've got Harrowside. I used to clean the windows on that. Like 25 years ago, before I moved up to Scotland for a few years. There's the Pleasure Beach, the Big Blue Hotel. This is Clifton Drive, which leads down to Stargate in the Lytham St Anne's. Got some big penthouse flats there, which were built during COVID. And I'll walk you around the grounds here. Now we're on Harrowside West. A couple of hotels there. There's a number 1 and Harrowside Suites and the Headlands Hotel at the end. The number 1 years ago, Jonathan Ross stayed there. And he went to an Indian restaurant on Harfield Road, Harfield Village as I call it, and he said it was one of the best Indians he's ever had. It is good. There's 2 of them on there. I'm not going to compare them against each other because they're both good, so I'm not going to name them. There you go, all these colourful pots here. A bit for you to sit. A nice little garden here. Oh, look at this, this is nice. Done with railway sleepers. I don't know what this is. I think you have to press it somehow, but it's not doing anything. You try it, Bonnie. No? Come on then. We've got a barrel with the tap on, and there's any beer in that. Oh, hail the ale. Even got wind things on top. I can't remember what they call them now. Like a wind farm. There's a cafe. You can also get to it round the front. There's a little bit of a car park over there as well. Good place in the summer to come for a little picnic this. You let your dog run around, your kids have a play on there. You get a brew in there, ice cream, hot dog, something to eat. And sometimes on this bit, which I think is a waste, really, they do have an event on. and they have like local stall holders, like artisan stuff and things like that. But I think they should have it like Stanley Park, where they have a band on every week in the summer. I think they could do that here. It'd be really good. You know, because we have to go up to Stanley Park, and there's no toilet facilities and everything. Here there is. It's absolutely perfect for it. So if anyone's listening from Harfield Residents Group or friends of the solarium, please get bands on in the summer. It'd be absolutely brilliant. They'd love to play here. I'll help you if you want. Just give me a shout. Now then, this is the planet. Which one's which? You can tell which Earth is, can't you? Definitely. The Orrery Project 2006. Right, these are those fancy apartments I was telling you about. The ones on the front got a great view over the sea. And in the summer, believe it or not, you do get dolphins. No one believes me when I say that, but I've seen them a few times. There's an actual guy called Dave McGrath, who is down there somewhere usually, with a telescope looking out. He usually does it on the calm day, because you can't really see anything when it's rough. And he's seen all sorts. Dolphins, porpoise, probably the odd minke whale. Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot. This is the front end of the solarium. Right across from the glitter ball. You can't miss the glitter ball if you're coming down in the car. Well, the wind turbines, that's the word, turbines, that's what I'm looking for. Right, Bunny, enjoy yourself. There we go, your Solaris Centre. Cafe opens at 9 o'clock, entrance at the rear. Like I say, it's an half-decent cafe, it's well priced as well. When you look down there, that's the Headlands Hotel, and behind it, Hilton by Hampton, or Hampton by Hilton, and the Pleasure Beach in the background. And now we're on to the new South Promenade, which is not so new now. There's a tram.